Hi there, and welcome at Smully Art. I'm super excited for this week's video because I get to collaborate with an awesome YouTube artist, and that is Mr. X of the YouTube channel Forger of Fantasies. I've put a link in the description to his YouTube channel, do go check it out, it's great fun. And for this collaboration, each of us has created a brand new character for the other to redraw in his own style, but without seeing it. The redrawing will be done based only on the description of the character. Afterwards, when we're done with drawing, only then we get to see the original character. And I think it will be very interesting to compare the two versions. How do two different artists approach the same character? I'm really looking forward to that. So in this video you will see me redraw the character that Mr. X will describe to us in a minute, and on his channel he will do the same with the character that I created especially for this collaboration. Go check it out right after this video, I can guarantee you it's great fun. And now it's time to introduce you guys to our guest for today, the host of Forger of Fantasies. Here is Mr. X.
Hey there, Smully folks. You may not know me, but I am Mr. X. Mr. X from Forger of Fantasies, a German art YouTube channel that's all about tutorials, challenges, and speed painting, speed art, and me drawing. Thanks, Smully, for the opportunity to collaborate with you and share our art styles, because, man, I love your drawings. I do love your drawings. I hope I can do your description justice with my art style. But without further ado, I hope you explained to your folks what we are doing here, so I'll start by describing my own character. To start with the description, I have to say, I want you to draw a Viking. Why is that? Because I'm absolutely into Vikings right now and Norse mythology and all the Northmen. And yeah, please draw a Viking. But not only a Viking, because this poor fella, while he was adventuring and traveling through the new world, was bitten by a werewolf. A rare mythical creature that turned him into a werewolf as well. And his transformation has begun, but only partly, only partly. So to go further into details, because I know you love details, half of his body is already in wolf mode. His head turned into a wolf head, into a big giant wolf head with a lot of fur around it, making it kind of fluffy. His left arm and his left leg are transforming right now. So his left arm is longer, a little bit more muscular, with fur and claws, sharp claws. His left leg is way more wolfish than human. Maybe it's completely wolfish, if that fits the anatomy of a human. You see, it's a mixture. But with fur. His right arm and his right leg are covered in leather. Not only a leather glove or a leather boot, it's more like leather rugs were wrapped around them, held together by leather straps, so very poor looking. His leather body armor is long gone. When he was bitten, he felt the urge to breathe, to break free, so his leather armor is nowhere to be seen. But his helmet is laying behind him. It's a standard Viking helmet with some gold. A little too much for a poor Viking. A little gold on the helmet, please. While his left side is wolfish and his right side is covered in leather, he wears a linen shirt and some leather pants that look more like linen, some standard pants. A big belt, not to be forgotten, and a cape, please. A reddish-brown cape held together by a nice buckle out of gold and some silver, this ring and the stuff that... I don't know the name for this, it's like a buckle, something like that. His cape is a little beaten up from wandering through the woods and striving through the landscape, but not too much, just a little. And last, a big bearded axe in his right hand, in his still human hand, a big and bearded axe. Please, I love those axes. I know that's been maybe too much information. His wolf fur is like a brownish gray, but really dark. The rest of his colors are brown, leather brown, some linen, a wooden handle for the axe, a silver or metallic axe head. Yeah, that's it. A everyday Viking, everyday Norseman that's turning into a werewolf. I hope that's not too much of a challenge for you, but I don't think so. Because the characters you draw and that are to be seen on your Instagram or your YouTube have way more details than that stuff that I gave you. So you're gonna handle that. I can't wait to see what awesome creature you'd be creating with your red comic book style. I already heard your description and man, you give me a challenge. But I accept it. So guys, back to you. If you need some tutorials that are not covered by Smully yet, come over to my channel and check out my content. Otherwise, I hope this description video was not too long and took too much of your time, but guys, stay tuned. I know Smully is gonna create something awesome. I believe it. Thanks again, Smully, for this opportunity to show my face on your channel.
And here we go. Thank you Mr. X for this great challenge. I'm really into Vikings as well, and to draw one that is turning into a werewolf sure sounds like a lot of fun. And guys, if you never heard of the channel Forger of Fantasies, do go check it out for great art content. In the past Mr. X made his videos in German, but recently he started making content in English as well, so do go over there if you're interested in digital art, great tutorials with very useful tips and tricks, and awesome speed drawings. Okay, I just sent a message to Mr. X to let him know I'm done drawing his Viking werewolf piece, and he has emailed to me his version of the character so we can compare if I even got close to the original. And of course it will be very interesting to see two different takes by two different artists with different art styles on the same character. So let's have a look. I have my laptop right here, so I thought it was a cool idea to open up this file for the first time together so you can see my original reaction. So let's open this up. Here we go. It's opening. This is exciting, I really like this. Oh wow, that's so cool, man. Yeah, this is a really cool drawing. I really like the line work, super clean. It's funny to see, although it was not in the description, we chose a similar pose for our character. That's so cool. And I really like how we drew the head as well. That's a mean wolf, man. Oh wait, you're not seeing this, right? Let's turn around the camera, put the two drawings side by side so you can compare for yourself. Here we go. And here we have both versions side by side. I have to say, I really had a blast working on this collaboration. Mr. X is an awesome guy, great fun to chat with, and as you can see, a great artist as well. Don't you agree that Mr. X's version would make a great character for a cartoon on TV? Maybe a villain in an episode of Scooby-Doo perhaps? I think it's way better than most of the things we get to see on the Cartoon Network nowadays, so great job, my friend. Well, that's it for this week's video. I hope, Mr. X, you like my take on your Viking werewolf character. I had a lot of fun drawing it, and I really would like to thank you for this amazing collaboration. I had a lot of fun, and I hope we can do something like this again in the future. And to all of you, if you liked what you saw, you know what to do. Like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe if you aren't already. Now get over to Forger of Fantasies to see the other part of this collaboration and tell him in the comments that I've sent you. I think he will like that. That wraps up this week's video. We will see each other again next Friday. Bye!